license as well. But anyways, let me just make sure you guys can see the screen because we want to know what the hell is going on. Is this what is this? No, it's not that one. This one right here. Here you go. Soul Calibur 6 PSX gameplay. Man, I'm gonna get used. I'm gonna get used to saying Soul Calibur 6 now. Oh man. Oh man. Alright, let's watch this shit. Let's watch it. Let's watch it. I don't know how loud this is gonna be. Okay, that's fine. Not too loud. Shut the fuck. Okay, I'm gonna mute my phone. Oh, we already seen that. We already seen that. A tale of souls and swords.
Next time, fight.
Oh, so new stage.
I am ready to fight you.
Baby girl. Baby girl. Hello. Thank God I have my water with me. Okay, so they're showing a lot of Mitsurugi. They're showing a lot of Mitsurugi right now. Hopefully, they're gonna please show something of Sophie.
Oh God, guide me.
Here we go. Oh, so there's like 2 character introductions. Snap that neck, Metal Gear Solid. Let's go, baby girl.
My resolve will never falter.
Okay, power up. Yes! Epic music! I like that. I like that.
Welcome back.
Oh. How dare I interrupt the announcer? Please, go ahead, sir.
Welcome back to the stage of history.
Oh, I just nodded. Okay. One thing that I want to go back and have a look at is right about, oh yeah, perfect, right here. I still don't get why Mitsurugi is young. Can somebody explain that to me? What up, Spectra? I see you, bro. I see you, bro. Can somebody, like, what is going on? There's a nice panty shot if you pause it on her backflip. Oh, really now? Let us have a look at that, shall we? Give me a ooh, is it here?
Guide me.
So, not exactly what I was going to watch. Let's go back to this again. We'll have a look at that. We'll have a look at that, okay? We'll have a look at that, okay? We'll have a look at that. We'll go back and have a look at that eventually. See, the funny thing is, Sophie. See, I call her Sophie. I know her name is Sophie Tia, right? But I either call her Soph or Sophie, right? And I think a lot of the Soul Calibur community calls her. So I don't know, cause I'm not really a part of the Soul Calibur community, if there ever was one, because the game was kind of dead, right? There was only like people like Ice Beam, me, and I for sure as hell know Ares that played the game. Now I never live streamed the game. There was a long time since I ever live streamed Soul Calibur 4 and 5, but Ice Beam and I, we had a lot of moments. We had a lot of moments where we played that shit together. I mean, even like if you go to my YouTube channel and go under my Soul Calibur playlist and you go and look at Soul Calibur 4, I have like you can kind of like call it a stream highlight of just the most hilarious matches I've ever had with Ice Beam. It's fucking hilarious. Just go watch it after, okay? But Soul Calibur 6. I still wonder why Mitsurugi is young, and you can also kind of see if you look at the sword right here, the katana, bam, right here. There's still some development that needs to be made right here, because the katana looks like shit, obviously, and even his hand go through the katana. But yeah, I mean, come on, I'm being fair, okay? I'm gonna give it constructive criticism, okay? Constructive, is that the word I'm looking for? constructive criticism or whatever kind of shit I'm looking for, right? The game looks good in general, right? And we gotta always keep in mind that this game is still under development. It's still under development, okay? It just got announced yesterday. So, if I see anybody being there looking at the game being like, wow, it looks so ugly. I mean, calm the fuck down, okay? We only have seen 2 characters so far and 2 stages, as far as I know, because that was the other trailer where we saw another stage. So we only seen 2 stages and 2 characters. Just calm the fuck down, okay? Just calm the fuck down. So, yes, Chris, constructive criticism. Yeah.
I am ready to fight.
So, yeah. Sophia, huh? What is okay. Before this becomes a rated M for mature, I want to ask you guys on the Strum Arena right now. What do you guys think about the character designs? I mean, besides for the characters look like themselves, besides from Mitsurugi, what do you guys, did you guys think they did a good job so far, you know, by making the characters look good? Because, you know, if it's not to hate on Marvel vs. Capcom, but we can all agree on when it comes to, like, bringing back some of the Marvel characters to Marvel Infinite, they didn't turn out as good looking as they should be, right? Like Dante and Chun-Li, you know. Although we still do know how they look, we still do know how they were meant to be designed, but you know, it's like, what do you guys thoughts on it? Let me know. This is the reason why I want you guys to be in the Strum Marino chat with me right now, because whatever you guys say in the chat is gonna be on the Strum Marino as well. So instead of me sitting here and just reading your guys' comments on how the character development is so far, the fighting style and all that shit, let me know. I mean, I gotta be honest. Sophie looks good. I mean, besides looking at the body, I'm not talking about the body and being a pervert and all that shit right now. I'm just talking in general. She looks good. She looks okay. I have a feeling they'll actually increase the quality. Eventually, I think they'll increase the quality. Because if you really zoom, I'm not talking about zooming on the boobies right now, but if you really zoom in on the face, it's like the face still needs some work. And that's the same, that goes for Mitsurugi as well. I mean, they already look really fucking good, in my opinion, right? In my opinion, they already look, the facial expression and everything, it already looked kind of good, right? And we also, as I said, we gotta realize this is only the beginning of Soul Calibur 6. It got announced yesterday. We only see 2 characters so far. We've seen 2 stages. So we all know by facts, this game is still under development. So what we're seeing right now, if you don't find the character design, the facial and all that shit good looking, I guess the only thing I have to say is you should look at Marvel Infinite and then come back and look at this and just tell me what you know, who did it best, right? Who did it best? And then keep in mind that this is coming out next year. Now, they didn't say early 2018. They didn't say late 2018. But we know it's Bandai Namco, so it's going to be early 2019, which is going to be somewhere around September month. That's where they call it early 2019. Yes, I know the game is coming out 2018, but, you know, it's Bandai Namco. So, there's still going to be a lot of time. They have a lot of time to increase the quality, to increase everything. So it's all good. She really does, to be honest. I have no idea who Sophia is. You don't know who that is? Alright, let me give you one quick example right here. Bam, there you go. That is the baby girl, Sophia. I call her Sophie. Sometimes I call her Soph. Most of the time I call her Soph. So my boy, Gimli, if you need any like kind of reminder of who this baby girl is, just look at the boobs and there it is. There it is. Because the video equals shitstorm from the community. What? It may have been the video quality that peeps were complaining. It could. It could. Like, okay, let's be honest here, okay? Let's go under here. So it's 200. No, it's not even 200. It's auto quality right now. 1080 HD. Okay. It's not even 60 frames. There's not even 60 frames on it. I truly believe we shouldn't, like, for those people that think or is having, you know, being a little discouraged of how the quality is right now. I guess the only thing I can say to a counterpunch, not even that I work, like I don't even work for Bandai Namco and I'm protecting them so goddamn much about this game. I'm only saying that because I'm so happy that they're bringing another Soul Calibur. They're bringing another Soul Calibur game to the series. And I've been waiting for that shit. I think a lot of people have been waiting for that shit, to be honest. But we gotta keep in mind, this is just a video. When we're gonna play the game, I think the quality is, like, look at Tekken. Look at Tekken on PC. How good is the quality on PC? So, and they're using Unreal 4 engine. They're using the same shit that they made Tekken 7 with. And I'm not saying this is gonna be PC Master Race, but I just truly doubt. I doubt the quality is gonna be bad, especially that they just announced this shit and they have like more than a year to make this shit better. So, I think if we just keep a positive mind about this, I think we'll see a lot more eventually. And by that I mean a lot more positive stuff eventually. Fighting style. What about the fighting style? What do you guys think? I mean, it's Soul Calibur, right? It's Soul Calibur. I mean, look at even here, right? If I go under here, right? Look at that. Look at that. That's the video quality. Look at all the blur. So we really can't tell about the quality of the game. We really can't tell that yet because it's a video. I mean, the video is already kind of blurred. Look at that shit. The video is really blurred. So I hope the best. I hope the best. Obviously, I hope the best for this game. And yeah, I think that's all. I think that's all I have to say about this. Oh yeah, Sophie's thick. Yeah, that was the other thing I wanted to say. Sophie's real thick. She's definitely gonna be my main. I'm telling you guys right now, she's gonna be my main until Taki gets revealed. Taki is my main normally. She's been my main ever since Soul Calibur 2. And I need my baby girl. But since my baby girl ain't there, and I don't want to main Mitsurugi, even though I don't mind Mitsurugi, I played with him a couple of times as well. But I am gonna stick with baby girl Sophie, cause she thick. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Wait. Bam, thickness, right? She even posts. She's like, bam, thickness. We need Ivy and Taki. There you go. Yes, Yum. Because Taki is actually one of, I think Taki's my secondary. Taki, no, what the fuck am I talking about? Taki is my main, Ivy is my secondary. That's actually a fact. Sophie stick? So what? You guys trying to like, my fucking chat is trying to find names for Sophie now? For thick? Can we just call it so thick? So thick? I'm gonna call it that. So thick. From now on, I'm gonna call her so thick. There it is. So thick. Snapping necks with her thick thighs. Oh yeah, she does that. I think Cassandra does that shit as well. Right here. Oh wait, it's not there. Right here. Bam! Snap them necks. Epic. It's epic. I don't think there's any more chat on Saturday night. Stop, Yum. Oh man, what do you guys think? What are you guys' honest opinion? Let me know. What are you guys' honest damn. Yes, you fix. Definitely thick. Definitely thick.
Oh gods, guide me.
Oh yeah. This is for you. Hold up. There you go. That's for you, Yum Yum. Anyways, I don't think there's anything else I need to go through when it comes to this. I mean, the trailer looks nice. I mean, as I said, this is YouTube / Twitch analyzing shit right now, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and just react to stuff, okay? I'm literally, that's what I do when it comes to fighting games, okay? If I'm reacting to a trailer when it comes to fighting games, I need to analyze the shit after. Cause I'm a fighting gamer, I have to. Frame perfect. Frame perfect. Guess why the fuck I don't care for any other character? I do care. Aspect? What? Aspect? Or accept? I think you meant accept. Except for so thick. Because oh baby, you you points at Soul Calibur 6 having my main so thick. You got what I need. Okay, a lot of people are gonna play so thick, huh? My boy, how are you not playing MHW right now? Oh, Monster Hunter Worlds? The funny thing is, I looked on PS4, right? I looked at PS4, and I couldn't find the beta. Maybe I'm blind. Maybe I'm literally fucking blind, but trust me, bro. Trust me. I want to play Monster Hunter World. Like any other, okay? There's no one that can compare to me when it comes to Monster Hunter, okay? I'm saying it as it is. I don't think there's anything else we need to go through here. Nice trailer. They showed us a little more gameplay. Kinda showed us a little more gameplay. I mean, it was more of a character introduction for both of the characters in one video. That's nice. I don't mind that. So let's go to the next one. This is gonna be a gameplay preview. So I'm gonna try not to talk that much because obviously the developer is getting interviewed and all that shit. And it's 10 minutes long. And it's so far as I can see, there's a lot of gameplay, so the quality and all that shit might have changed here. Let's see.
Hey everybody, we got our first look at Soul Calibur 6 during PlayStation Experience. So
okay, I'm sorry, I need to pause this. Why is Sophic not having any pants or shoes on? I just noticed. She's literally running around bare-legged. Does she have pants on?
I wanted to dive in a little bit more here with the game's producer. Thank you so much for joining us, sir.
Thank you very much.
It's been about 5 years, actually, since we've seen a new Soul Calibur game. I was a big fan of the series. The last one we saw was Soul Calibur 5. So tell me a little bit about what inspired the creation of Soul Calibur 6.
ソウルキャリバー6の開発を最初に始めるにあたって、まず、20周年ソウルキャリバーの20周年プロジェクト
I told you guys. I fucking told you guys. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that when they brought out the Soul Calibur anniversary video of like 20 years anniversary and I did a reaction to it? I literally said they are not doing this if there weren't a reason for it. I literally said that. Go back and look at my reaction video. I literally said they are not taking the time to make this 20 years anniversary video where they're going through all of the Soul Calibur games for no reason. They did exactly the same thing for Tekken, okay? However, Tekken 7 was already revealed and already announced. So in that 20 years anniversary or whatever anniversary it was when it came down to Tekken, they at least showed Tekken 7 trailer after that, at the end of the anniversary video. However, in Soul Calibur 1, the Soul Calibur 1, they didn't, right? And that was the reason why a lot of my friends said, nah, they don't have plans or anything. And I literally said, you know what? That actually reminds me of somebody. One of my friends actually owes me $50 fucking for that. Because I literally said, you know what? If they announce it eventually, after showing that 20 years anniversary video, pay up. Pay up. He owes me $50 now.
ところの、集大成っていうものに
He's probably running away as we
あ
speak.
ります。で、また、ソウルキャリバーこの後今後どうしていくのって言った時に
Project Soul.
プロジェクトソウルっていう中の開発メンバーがいるんですけれども、やっぱりこう続けていくためには、次のタイトルを立ち上げていかないと、もう本当にソウルキャリバーがこのまんまだと
See, this is something that really like kind of bothers me
終
now.
わってしまうかもしれないっていう。
It's not even that long. It's not even that long ago they actually announced Noctis from Final Fantasy to be in
Just
Tekken
speaking of a
7,
longtime
right?
fan, it's just great to see, you know, this classic fighter back. I mean, it's a huge
And it's just
part of
like
my
I'm
upbringing.
just
It's a
sitting
huge
here
part of my
wondering
personal
now,
gaming history.
why
And I
didn't
know
they
it's,
save
part of
Noctis
yours
to
as
be
well. I
in
mean,
this game?
There's always been this
I
connection
talked about that
between
shit as well.
Soul Blade or Soul Calibur, the original titles, and Tekken as well. And Okubu-san, you actually worked on Tekken 7, so I was kind of curious if there were any development learnings that you sort of rolled from your experiences on Tekken 7 into Soul Calibur 6.
結構社内開発、ソウルキャリバーと鉄拳
鉄拳
開発してて、
Tekken, King of Iron Fist.
あの
Yup.
すごくライバル視してて、
And we are extreme talented teams and members of blah 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 blah.
こ
Yeah.
っちがこうやったらこっちはもっと上こうみたいな。
Oh, you know
悪い
what?
面もいっぱいあって。
You know what? I gotta be honest. Let me pause the video real quick. I think we're gonna have a Tekken character in this Soul Calibur 6 game. I know Yoshimitsu is a typical character that always is in the Soul Calibur games. But besides Yoshimitsu, I feel like we're gonna have someone who is let's think about this for a second. Who fits Soul Calibur? Who in Tekken 7 fits Soul Calibur 6 right now? Okay? And it cannot be Heihachi because Heihachi has already been in one of the Soul Calibur games. Okay? And I hope they're not gonna bring back another fucking Star Wars character because, oh my god, what the fuck happened, man? What the fuck happened? Like, first we could get Yoda, then Darth Vader, then fucking the fucking dude from Star Wars Force Unleashed. Like, what the hell, man? All these fucking Star Wars characters everywhere. Claudio, I would say Claudio as well. Dash, I would actually say Claudio as well. I was thinking about Claudio. Claudio would fit really fucking good. Really good. Like, the first time I saw Claudio, when I played the Tekken 7 story mode, I looked at Claudio and I literally said, this dude either gotta be from a fucking Soul Calibur game, or a Final Fantasy game, or he's a fucking Bleach character, okay? He looks like a fucking Quincy. He even got the damn fucking bow like a fucking Quincy already. So I literally thought, all right, this is a fucking mix of a Soul Calibur, Final Fantasy, and a fucking Quincy. A fucking Quincy from Bleach. Where's Ichigo? Where Ichigo at? Where's Yorurichi? My baby girl. All right. Anyways, I just wanted to point that shit out.
それぞれの文化とかポリシーを
We need Leo?
上で、情報共有
No,
い
fuck
ろんな
that.
もののですね、やっぱりいろんな、コンセプトにおいてもですね、
Ah,
鉄拳でこんなことしたからソウルキャリバーでこんなことやってみたらみたいなところの情報共有は
I can see where you guys are going with it. I can see where you guys are going.
というふうには思いました。
I literally forgot. The Sophic. Yes, I still call it Sophic. I haven't forgot. Sophic and Cassandra. They have the booty move. I literally forgot that, guys. Guys, listen. Guys, listen to me. She can use the booty. I'm letting you guys know right now. She can use the booty. Look. Just look.
もののですね、
Have a
や
look.
っぱりいろんな、
Look.
根則においてもですね、
Just look.
鉄拳でこんなことしたからソウルキャリバーでこんなことやってみたらみたいなところの情報共有は、私が上に立ってしっかりやろう
Right there.
というふうには
You saw that? You saw that? Right there.
上に立ってしっかりやろう かなっていうふうには思いまし
Let's
た。
keep it moving.
で、
Let's keep it moving.
チームビルディングっていう意味では、そこまでなんですけど、ゲームシステムという意味では、当然鉄拳とソウルキャリバーの一番違いって、拳と剣の違いっていうのがあって、やっぱり多分なかなか
Damn,
私知ってる
rip.
限りでは、2つのタイトルのプロデューサーを務めてる人っていなくて、私がやるからにはやっぱりこの拳と剣の違いっていうのは徹底的に突き詰めたいなというふうに思って、ソウルキャリバー6を作った。
But then again, guys, we also gotta think someone as Claudio is not really that known. He's not a known Tekken character. It has to be somebody that is known.
Mighty fine graphics work here.
Someone, you know, that's,
I'm curious. Did you guys kind of come at the graphics,
you know,
and rendering
someone
Tekken
where
in a
you
bit of
just
a
look at him
different
and you'll
way?
be like, yeah, that's a Tekken character. You know, like Yoshi, Heihachi, Devil Jin, you know, those kind of characters. But definitely, yeah, Claudio. Claudio is just, he just fits, man.
今回アンリアルエンジン4を採用しています。描画アートの部分については、
Yeah, see, there it is. There it is. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So since Tekken, they used the Unreal 4 engine, or Unreal Engine 4, whatever it's called. Unreal 4 engine. The Soul Project, they thought, you know what, let's do that shit as well. Let's use the Unreal 4 engine as well. I think that's the reason why it's gonna be for PC as well.
一つチャレンジだと思って。
Bandai Namco is really, they're expanding. They're expanding, like, when it comes to, like, console use and PC use. It's probably gonna be, this game is probably gonna be PC Master Race. I'm telling you guys right now, this game is gonna be PC Master Race, just like Tekken right now.
すると結構光が全面的に当たっちゃうんで、描画負荷が上がったりとか。
Damn, I need to see that shit again. I need to see that shit again.
結構光が全面的に当たっちゃうんで、描画負荷が上がったりとか。
That look fucking, is that, wait.
ということにチャレンジしています。明るく
Does
す
she
る
use
と
meter on it? Wait.
結構光が全面的に当たっちゃうんで、描画負荷が上がったりとか。
No, he don't even use meter.
あえて
Look, guys, you gotta pay attention. Hold up, look here. Mitsurugi doesn't even use meter or anything on that.
明るくすると結構光が全面的に当たっちゃうんで、描画負荷が上がって。
So what? Wait. So what happens right here? What is exactly going on right here? Is this a new mechanic?
結構光が全面的に当たっちゃうんで。
What is that?
明るく
What
す
is
ると
that? Like legit. I haven't seen that shit. It probably have been there many times in any Soul
光が
Calibur
全面的
game.
に当たっ結構
Thank you,
光が
Susius.
全面的に当たっ
That shit right there.
結構光
He charges something. Is that a focus attack? Right there.
結構光が全面的に当たっちゃうんで。
And then like he creates the scene.
結構
Look at this.
光が全面的に当たっちゃうんで。
There comes this random scene. Reversal etch. It's called reversal etch. Okay, is this a new mechanic? Is this a new mechanic? What is going on here? Probably some really hardcore Soul Calibur fans can correct me. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Is this a new mechanic or not? Please, the people that's gonna watch this on YouTube, if you are somehow really fucking good at Soul Calibur and you know what the fuck you're talking about, anytime you're talking about Soul Calibur, please enlighten me. What is that? What is that? It looks like a focus attack. It hits, and then you get reversal etch. And you get this scene. Like, look. This has to be something they haven't... This gotta be like a new mechanic. Damn. Okay, I'll stop. So, this gotta be a new mechanic that they're gonna show us eventually. This gotta be a new mechanic. Because... Right there. Okay, so he hits, right? She gets knocked really hard back. And then he jumps back. Look at this. Mitsurugi jumps back. And Sophic is bracing herself. She's literally bracing herself. And then you get this scene. And then you get this. What is that? What is going on here? I'm gonna tell you guys. Okay, so this is my thoughts on this. This is my thoughts on this. I already told you guys this is not a reaction. I'm sitting here and analyzing stuff. Even though this is the first time I'm watching the trailer, so it's kind of like an analyze. Like a what? Like if you block it, you lose weapon energy? I don't know. No, it looks more. It looks like a fuck. Can you guys remember in Dragon Ball Budokai 3? For those people that played Dragon Ball Budokai 3, where you can hit your enemy, right? And then you knock them up in the air or some shit like that, and they're flying away. Now you have, where's my controller? Now you have like a square, triangle, cross, and circle, where you have to guess. What if that is the same thing here? But they haven't showed us yet. They haven't showed us like the button layout that's supposed to happen right there. So this is my thoughts on it. Okay, it's just my thoughts. So right about here, right, you have this stare down. I think eventually we're gonna have like you guys like in the Tekken 7 story with Heihachi. At the start of Tekken 7 story, you have one of the Tekken Force members shooting against Heihachi, and you have the option to press left or right. But you can only press right at that time. And then when you press right, Heihachi reacts to that and he sidesteps. What if they're actually gonna apply that shit right here? If it is a new mechanic, right? So let's say the guy who plays Sophic, he presses left, right? And the Mitsurugi player, he can either choose left or right. So, by that, right? If he press right and the Sophic player press left, instead of Mitsurugi going this way towards Sophic, he would go the other way. So I think that shit right there has to be something where you have to guess if the enemy is going to go right or left in that scene. It has to be something like that. Unless it's something that's already been in the game and I'm completely wrong about that, I guess that's just my thought on it. New system, Reversal Edge. Reverse Edge is a new battle system that integrates both offense and defense. Once a Reversal Edge is activated, you can continuously defend against the opponent's techniques to clash against each other and follow up with powerful counterattacks based on the opponent's actions. So I was right. I was kind of right. I was kind of right to some degree. So it still has to be something with the opponent's action. What is the opponent going to do? And what is your decision as well? Because you can see right here, like it looks like the opponent pressed, yeah, I'm gonna dodge left. And then the Mitsurugi player is gonna be like, well, okay, I think this motherfucker is gonna go left, so I'm gonna press left. And he gets it. He gets right. And then he gets a free combo. You see that? That is a whole scene. So I was right. I was right. You can see that. So I guess if the Mitsurugi player plays like if he presses wrong at that time right there. So let's say the Sothic player presses right instead of left. That shit is gonna whiff. Okay? And that would probably give the Sothic player the opportunity to do something. So it's literally like a 50-50. You have to guess. You have to guess. So I was right. I was actually right. That's actually fucking cool. I actually guessed that right.
Dialing a little bit more on the gameplay that we're seeing here, because this is some first gameplay we're checking out here. Extended battles. I'm noticing some new maneuvers that are, kind of they're sort of extreme. They're sort of over the top, and I was talking
over the top. Shut the fuck up.
Called Reversal Edge. So
you're welcome, Chris.
Can you tell us?
Yeah, thank you, Gimli. Thank you.
リバーサルエッジの説明なんですけど、やっぱり剣と剣で戦う。
They're actually gonna explain the reversal edge right now. He's gonna explain it right now. So let's see if I was right. If I was 100% right, even though you guys already explained in the chat what is going on. Well, let's see. Let's see.
多分一番興奮するのって
There it is again. There it is again. There it is again. So you can choose to dodge, you can choose to go left or right, and you can choose to attack. So we were actually right.
多分一番興奮
Good
するの
fucking
って
job,
どん
stream.
な時かっていう
Good
と
job.
自分が
Kappa clap. Kappa clap in the chat for that, guys. Kappa clap.
それって何かっていうと、例えば剣がこう相手が振ってきて、もう鼻先ギリギリで避けて、できればその瞬間はスローモーションによって
That's a fucking nice new mechanic.
切り返すっていう。でその
See, guys, this is what I'm talking about. I am kind of familiar with Soul Calibur. I noticed that new mechanic. I was like, oh shit, I haven't seen that shit before. So those people that just gonna tell me I don't know shit about Soul Calibur, please shut the fuck up.
になれるっていう
Please shut the fuck up.
システム
There it is again.
を作りたくって、まあこのリバーサルエッジっていうものを
Okay, so that was a calendar. So what is going on here? What is gonna? Okay. So after that, you parry it, dodge it.
切り返すっていう。でその簡単に剣豪気分になれるっていう
And go immediately into a counter attack right
作
there.
りたくって、まあこのリバーサルエッジというものを開発しました。
So I guess if you press the same button as the opponent pressed in that scene, you get a parry. That's where they just clash, right? And then they go for another round too. So it's really like, oh my god, you could like keep going with that shit. Just like think about them, like if you keep clashing, that shit is just gonna keep on going until somebody wins. Until somebody either dodge it or presses wrong.
まず非常に、簡単に出せるですね。
It's designed to be something very easy
そ
to
れから
execute.
最初に発動すると相手の攻撃を
With a
上段
high,
だろうが中段だろうが
medium or
全部
low,
防い
it
で
is
くれ
able
て
to parry the
それで切り
attack,
返すっていう
transition into a
システムに
counter.
なります
So it doesn't matter if it is a high,
その
mid, or
後に
low.
まあ特殊三すくみっていう形になるんですけれども
This is
実はこの
sick.
特殊三
I
すくみは
love this, guys. I fucking love
これ
this.
まで皆さんが
I already love what I'm seeing right now.
ソウルキャリバーの特殊三すくみっていうのを
And I'm not even paying that much attention anymore to so thick.
なっていますそういう意味では
Only a little though.
初めてソ
I
ウルキャ
can't
リ
lie
バ
about
ーをや
that.
る人っていうのはまず入り口としてこのリバーサルエッジから始めてもらえればなというふうに思っています
Thank you. I waited for that shit. I waited for him to say that. So it's gonna be easier to people that is not familiar with the Soul Calibur franchise. It's gonna be easier for them to pick up the game. That's what I want to see in every single fighting game, okay? I already explained it in Injustice 2, right? The multiverses they have, the missions, all the kind of stuff right there. Being able to equip gear with your character, being able to use the gear online, even online. Yeah, sure, you might not be able to use it in the rank, but you're still able to use it online. That's gonna give a casual player, maybe somebody that never played any of the Injustice games, any of them, and he'd be like, you know what, this looks like a fun game, let me try it out. And then he'd be like, oh shit, I can fucking level up my character, I can get this gear. This casual player is gonna be so amazed that this has not just something to do with going into practice mode the moment you buy the fucking game and you sit there for at least 30 hours to figure out combos, to figure out frame data and all that shit, and then you take that shit online because nobody gives a shit about the story mode. But Injustice already have a good story. They already have a good like the gear setup, leveling and all that shit. It's gonna make casual players come back and play the game, because it's gonna be easier to digest. That's what I missed with Tekken 7. That's what I missed with Tekken 7. And that's the reason why Injustice 2 won. That's the reason why. You guys saw the video game awards? The best fighting game was Injustice 2. A lot of my friends would be like, oh, fuck that, man. It gotta be Tekken 7, man. Fuck that. I'm like, bro, like, Tekken 7 I mean, they said they were gonna make it easier, and the only thing they made with Tekken 7 is just to make it look more appealing. Okay, it just made it look a lot more appealing to other fighting gamers, such as people from Street Fighter, such as people as fucking Final Fantasy now, you know, people are gonna be like, oh, the shit, right? But the casual players, someone that have never played a Tekken game, and he comes from Final Fantasy because Noctis is gonna be the fucking game now. So a Final Fantasy player that have never played any Tekken game, he's gonna jump in Tekken and be like, all right, I can play my Final Fantasy character, and he's gonna figure out that he's just gonna get bodied, he's just gonna get smashed every fucking where. And that's the reason why most of the casual players, when it comes to Tekken games, they leave. They go back to either playing Street Fighter or KI or whatever fucking fighting game they came from, because it's just a lot more simple. It's just a lot more simple, right? Like, Tekken has always been, although Tekken can be simple to some degree, the basics of Tekken is the most advanced thing in Tekken. And that's the fucked up thing about Tekken. So, thank you. Thank you, Bandai Namco. Like, I know how to play Soul Calibur, and I truly believe everybody in the stream chat right now probably also know how to play Soul Calibur. Even the people watching on YouTube right now probably also know how to play Soul Calibur. But I'm talking to the casual players right now. I am happy that they're gonna do this shit and make it a lot easier for casual players to digest, because there's a reason why. There's a reason why there's only a handful of people playing fighting games. It's just, they say it's simple, but it's not simple. Like, that's just the fact. Like, it's literally just the fact. Tekken is not a simple fighting game. It's just not a simple fighting game. You have to be kind of smart to be really good at Tekken. That's a fact. You don't have to, like, I'm not saying you gotta have to be book smart or street smart, but you have to be some kind of smart to become really good at Tekken. And if somebody say, nah, I don't know what you're talking about, I became good at Tekken, blah, 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 you're a fucking liar and you need to shut the fuck up, because you know it's the truth. You know it's the fucking truth. So thank you, Bandai. Thank you, Bandai Namco, for doing that. Now, I'm not gonna sell the skin without shooting the bear, okay? I'm not gonna sell the bear skin without shooting the bear first, okay? This game is still under development. They have said it's gonna be easier to digest for newer people that have never played Soul Calibur and all that shit before, right? Already now, I'm kind of sold. I'm sold. I'm honestly got sold. But I will never ever sell the bear skin without shooting the bear first, okay? This game is still under development. The way that they say is gonna make it easier to be familiar with Soul Calibur might not be as we expected as it's gonna be. The game can still be difficult, hella fucking difficult, for casual players. It can still be extremely hard for casual players compared to people like us. It's not gonna you know, because we already played Soul Calibur games before, so we already know what is gonna go down, right? But a game like Injustice is just, even if you suck at Injustice, you still come back to it just to grind gear. You know, you have all these missions you gotta do. New missions every day, every hour. They're giving you new daily missions. Every fucking hour of the day, they give you new missions, new things to do. Get gear, level up characters, legendary gear. I mean, if they could throw that shit in this Soul Calibur game too, that would be fucking nice. I honestly truly believe that fighting games in general needs to give fighting games more of an MMO feeling, quote unquote MMO feeling. So, like in Tekken 7, I don't know, I'm going on a little rant right here, but like I said, this is just all this ranting that I'm doing right now is gonna be wrapped around this small little ball and has to do with something with something to do with Soul Calibur at the end of the day. In Tekken 6, and this is a really fucking good example. In Tekken 6, when you play the story mode in Tekken 6, the gear, the costumes, and all that shit that you unlocked by going through some of the missions, by killing these strong opponents, they dropping chests, and you opening up the chests, you got this new gear, you got this new sword, whatever the shit was. They had stats. You guys, like, a lot of people probably saying, like, oh, not many people played the Tekken 6 story. How the fuck do you know that? I know for a fact, because I can tell. Because a lot of my friends that have never played Tekken, they actually started to play Tekken just because of that fact. that they could go online. They could go online and play with their friends. That's what you could do in Tekken 6. You could run around and do the missions together. Together. You could unlock gear, you could unlock costumes, and whatever you unlock, they had stats. They had stats. You know, there's just something when it comes to video games and stats, okay? We have tons of video games that has something to do with stats at the end of the day. And people like that. People like when they have a game and they have this grinding mentality in the game. We have fucking World of Warcraft for stats. Tekken in Tekken 6, Injustice. It doesn't even have to be those games. So like Dark Souls has stats. How many people fuck with Dark Souls any day? A lot of people do that. I really believe if we're gonna make a fighting game last, we gotta do like Injustice. We gotta do like NetherRealm does. So I hope that in this game, Soul Calibur 6, the character customization is still gonna be the same thing. Still gonna be the same thing, you know. Like just like in Soul Calibur 4 and Soul Calibur 5, not really that much in Soul Calibur 5, or maybe yeah. In Soul Calibur 5 you can do that shit as well. Like the customization in the Soul Calibur games have always been godlike. They've always been godlike. We know that by a fact. Okay? They've always been godlike. As a matter of fact, I think actually in Soul Calibur 4, when you made your own character, I think you could actually... No, was that in Soul Calibur 5? I think it was in Soul Calibur 5 you could actually level up your character. I might be completely wrong because I really can't remember. It's been so many years since I haven't played fucking Soul Calibur 4 and Soul Calibur 5. 5 years. Probably 5 years or some shit like that. I'm pretty sure you could level up your characters. Yeah. Pretty sure you could level up your characters. You could even give your weapon stats. I'm pretty sure you could do that. I'm pretty sure you could do that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just stats in general. Look at Street Fighter. A lot of people hate Street Fighter right now, but what Street Fighter had done, they give people missions in Street Fighter every week. Like, win 10 rank matches. Like, just give people a reason to come back and play the game. That's what I miss. That's literally what I miss. It doesn't have to be leveling. It doesn't have to be gear. It doesn't have to be stats on the weapons. Just literally making weekly missions in a fighting game is gonna make people come back and play the game. We don't have that shit in Tekken. In Tekken 7, it's literally just go online, sit in practice mode, reframe data, learn that shit, and test it online. If you do good in online, great job. Thumbs up for that. You get 2 thumbs up. If you do bad in online, well, okay, too bad for you, right? It's like, and even the story mode in Tekken 7 is fucking whack. It's fucking whack. Besides for the Mishima story. The Mishima story is nice. But the other characters, just like, why are they even there? Why are they even there? So, that's my rant about that. Like, legit. Make
cool.
More fucking fighting games be like that.
As well, which always helps. So, Soul Calibur has this long, proud history. I've been playing it for years. It's got a really unique control system. It's got a button for horizontal slashes, a button for vertical slashes, a button for kicks, guarding, 8-way run. So talk to me a little bit about how sort of those fundamentals of the control system. Is that good?
That was also armor break. You saw that.
In a familiar way here in Soul Calibur 6?
基本的には過去のソウルキャリバーと同じ全く同じ手触り感でバトルはできます。もう少し具体的にお話しすると、ソウルキャリバー2のような速いレスポンスっていうのと、ソウルキャリバー5で
Man, Sothic is getting
としては
fucked.
完成形を見たっていう、そこの2つをいかにこうマージしてソウルキャリバー6に、ソウルキャリバー6でいかに
Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Retro. Thank you, Retro. You just said it. Soul Calibur 4 customization was stat and appearance based, while Soul Calibur 5 was just about looks. Yup. There it is. Yeah. That's what I explained as well. In Soul Calibur 4, they had something stats. Like legit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for going on a rant, but I really, truly believe this needs to be fucking addressed. Because I see all these big fighting game YouTubers and big names in the fighting game community being like, if we all leave Street Fighter 5 now, the fighting game community is gonna die. Like, honest to God, whoever says that, I'm not gonna say they're a bitch. I'm not gonna say that, okay? Because that's kind of rude. I'm not gonna say that. But it just tells me somebody that says that is still living in the old fighting game world. In my opinion, they're still living in that old fighting game world, okay? Look at Injustice. Okay? There's a reason why people are still playing Injustice to this day today. Now, it might not be live stream as much, okay? But holy fuck, you can't deny that people, like, the esports side, doing great, okay? Is doing wonderful. The multiverse side, wonderful. Why? Because of YouTubers that does guild mission. Like they have fucking guilds in Injustice. Like what the fuck? Am I playing World of Warcraft Fighting Game Edition? Like what the hell? What the fuck am I gonna do with a guild in Injustice 2? But it works. It works. And people like it. Like, holy fuck. Damn, what's the time? Oh yeah, my guild leader said we're gonna fight this boss 5 p.m. I gotta make sure that I'm part of that battle so I can get some XP with my character and also get some gear. Like, although you're still gonna get the loot boxes, the mother boxes and all that shit, even though you're not online. But it just gives you this thing to come back to. Like, it doesn't even have to be in the guild. It's just missions. Just that shit just makes the fighting game last for I don't know how fucking long. Like, even when people say Street Fighter's dead and all that shit, it's still the most played fighting game. Even though say the people say the game is shit, people say I don't know what the fuck to say about Street Fighter. They say the game is shit, but still people is playing the fucking game, and most people are playing the game. It's the most played fighting game still. Because people have a thing to come back to. Number 2 in that line is probably Injustice 2. It wouldn't fucking surprise me. It would not surprise me if Injustice 2 is the second most fighting game played. Because they also have things that casual players and competitive players can come back to. Guild missions, guild bosses, multiverses, legendary multiverses. Like, it's just, damn! There's just unlimited amount of fucking things you can come back to. So it's not about just buying the game and you're a casual player and the only way you can enjoy the game is by becoming one of the best players in the fucking world by sitting in practice mode and you sit there for 30 fucking hours learning combos and frame data and whatever you learn, and then you go online and you get bodied online, and then you sit there and be like, man, fuck this game, I just spent fucking 30 hours in practice mode for nothing, and you leave the game. You leave it because it's like, why am I even spending the time on this? Missions and all that shit will help casual players and competitive players to come back every week, every day, and be like, yo, I gotta do my missions, I gotta do the farming, I gotta do the grind. That's what I need for Tekken and Soul Calibur right now. I need that to happen. Injustice 2 and Street Fighter 5, although Street Fighter is shit right now, and a lot of people hate Street Fighter still know what the fuck they're doing, because they make people come back to it. Same thing with Injustice. I need that shit to happen with Tekken 7. I need that shit to happen with Soul Calibur 6. If they want Soul Calibur 6 to last, if they want Soul Calibur 6 to stay alive compared to the 2 other Soul Calibur games that they brought to the table, Soul Calibur 4 and Soul Calibur 5, if they want Soul Calibur 6 to be a successful game, bring that shit in the game. I'm telling you guys probably sitting there, like the people on YouTube be like, this dude don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about because I can see it. I can see it. Look at the fucking games. Damn.
がずっと狙っているところです。
Whew.
Very interesting. And
Look at the
I'm
games!
curious about just like anything that fans, that veterans
Jesus
who played a lot of
Christ.
Soul Calibur titles are going to
I
notice
want
when
this
they
game
pick
to
up Soul
last. I
Calibur
want this
6.
game to last.
I'm just kind of curious if there's tweaks or have you rethought any of just the systems at work here?
リバーサルエッジのみならず、
Oh yeah, sorry, I gotta see that shit. Let me see
いろい
that
ろ
shit.
なバトルシステムを入れています。で、リバーサルエッジの
That shit
結構
looks
いいところばかり話し
That
て
shit
るん
looks nice
です
already
けど、まあ、当然リスクはあって、で、多分上手くなっていくとそのリスクっていうのも
Yeah,
分かって
good set of features is what would keep me
まあ他
interested
の
in
シ
a
ステム
fighting game.
他のバトルシステムもそうなんですけども、やっぱり基本的にはレベ
Like,
ルが
I
上がってい
need
けば
that.
い
I
くほど
Bandai Namco, you need to start adding that shit.
ソウルキャリバーの戦い方っていうものを
If you want to compete with Injustice and Street Fighter, do that shit.
も
Do
う一
it!
つだけソウルキャリバーの20周年プロジェクトの、まあ、集大成っていう意味ではこれまでソウルキャリバー遊んでくれた人たちのファンの人たちは絶対裏切らないバトルの手触り感になってます。
Well, that's great. That definitely helps me out. Although by what I'm seeing here, I'm definitely not worried about that. I mean, this looks just completely beautiful. It looks completely faithful to what we've seen from the series.
Oh, yeah, it looks fucking
the
sexy.
Focus on just making it an accessible experience for people, bringing in new fans. I think it's.
Oh
Really,
come on!
really
I want to
cool.
see. I want to see
was
Sophic.
curious
I want to see
about,
Sophic do some
just
work.
On a personal level, who's your all-time favorite Soul Calibur character?
まあ日本人としてね侍でいたいんで三剣って
Yeah, of
答えない
course.
と
Mitsurugi.
他にも好きなキャラクターいるんですけどそれ言っちゃうとバレちゃうので他のキャラクター何が出るかっていうのは、まあ、他のキャラクターは順次公開していきますんでもうちょっと待ってください。
Well, we don't want you to do that. We know there's a lot more in store for Soul Calibur 6. You know, I'm dying to see what the new characters are, see more of the mechanics,
You
see more
heard
of the
that shit?
stages.
You heard that shit? You heard that shit? They're literally talking about more characters. He can't like he's holding the cards close to his chest right now. I mean, obviously, but he said right there there are more characters that I want to like point out, but he don't, you know, he don't want to reveal anything or
バレ
spoil
ちゃうの
anything.
で他のキャラクター何が出るかっていうのは、まあ、他のキャラクターは順次公開していきますんでもうちょっと待ってください。
Well, we don't want you to do that. We know there's a lot more in store for Soul Calibur 6. You know, I'm dying to see what the new characters are, see more of the mechanics, see more of the stages.
Thick.
Now, I'm dying to actually get my hands on the game. So when will Soul Calibur 6
Yep,
be
still
launching
breaks.
on PS4?
今頑張って開発してますんでなるべく2018年の早い段階にお届けできればなというふうに思ってるんですけれどもそちらの情報までもう少しだけ待ってください。
Okay, and that's Soul Calibur 6 coming out sometime in 2018, it sounds like. So very,
Yep,
very excited to go
there it is.
hands-on with it. Thank you so much for coming by.
There it
Thank you very
is.
much.
Man, sorry for going on a little rant of this analyzing stuff, but it's the hard truth, guys. That is just straight up the hard truth. Like we need that, man. We need that. We need that. We need that. I'm telling you guys, if Tekken and Soul Calibur wants to get up there when it comes to fighting game wise, they have to do like Injustice and Street Fighter. Injustice and Street Fighter got that shit on point. They're being like, yeah, you know what? We're gonna give these guys these missions that they can do. They can come back every day, every hour of the day. I mean, you can't do that with Street Fighter, right? This is like once a week you get like these new updates and these new missions. But Injustice, man, it's like every fucking hour of the day you have new missions, you have new stuff you can do. Really, really love that idea, man. Love it. Like I haven't played Injustice 2 for a while, but trust me, man, trust me. When I'm not streaming and I'm sitting there and editing videos, oh boy. That PS4 is on 24/7, and I'm just letting the PS4 just grind for me, man. I love it. I just love looking at it. I love looking at it. I'm sitting editing videos, and I see like Joker just putting in that work, you know, because the AI loadout and all that shit. And then suddenly, bam, epic gear. I'm like, yo, that's actually a better gear for Joker right there. See, like I'm not even playing the game, and I enjoy it. Then if I play the game, oh boy, it's Christmas. It's Christmas. What's your most favorite story mode you played in a fighting game? Retro, I would say I don't actually have a favorite story mode that I like. No. I don't have a favorite fighting game where I had a favorite story in it. But I will say I have a favorite method of doing story modes in fighting games, and that's pretty much the way that NetherRealm have done this stuff. Yes, I know, like it sounds like I'm just dick riding fucking NetherRealm as fuck right now. But keep in mind, I'm an OG Tekken player. I've been there since Tekken 1. So if there's any fighting game that I truly love out of all fighting games, it's still Tekken. So don't get me wrong here. But NetherRealm, they know how to do this shit when it comes to story mode. I actually thought that they were going to do the same shit with Tekken. I actually thought they were going to do the same thing. So the general story, you go through the Mishima stories, but then again, every character would have to do with something about that, right? Like, pretty much NetherRealm have done that ever since Mortal Kombat 9. Maybe before, maybe even way before. But ever since I played Mortal Kombat, which was Mortal Kombat 9, they have done that, where you have a story and you be able to play every character. And every character, at the end of the day, wraps around the same story. Technically, every Tekken character does that as well. Everybody is trying to get them prize money or whatever the case may be, right? Whatever the case may be, King of the Iron Fist tournament, right? At the end of the day, it's all about that, right? So I thought, when Tekken 7 came out and the story mode was announced and all that shit, and the character, the story trailers I saw of Tekken, where you had those kind of cinematics with King here and there, you had like a little quick cinematic of Law and Paul standing together. I was like, oh man, like Paul and Law are gonna fight a Tekken Force group, or what is going on? So like the way that they showed the trailer made me think that there was gonna be this one big story mode of the final whatever Mishima story or whatever they're gonna say, right? And every character would be wrapped around that, right? So maybe you had like martial law and you went through like a chapter with martial law when you went through like maybe 4 to 5 matches, and then chapter 2 would be Paul, and then chapter 3 would be King, and so on, right? And then obviously the last fucking chapters would be like someone like as Heihachi, because now we know the ending of Tekken 7 story. So I thought they were gonna go with that kind of idea, but I was fucking wrong, right? So if there is any story mode method way that I love, and which is my favorite, it is the way that NetherRealm does it. And they've done it with Mortal Kombat, and they've done it with Injustice. Even the first Injustice, they did it. I like that. I like that idea. You get to play every character, even if the character doesn't even have to do with anything of the story. It could be let's say it could be Kazuya Mishima sitting there watching TV, and then he sees like fucking Heihachi announce the King of the Iron Fist Tournament 7, and then Kazuya sitting there be like, now everybody's gonna take their step, or they're gonna make their move or some shit like that. And then he changed channel, and there's like this pre-fight or whatever, warm-up pre-fight to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. And you have someone like Paul being there, or King being there, or if Marduk was a part of Tekken 7, he would be there as well, right? So, and then you see like the camera just zooming in on the TV, and then suddenly, bam, you are there yourself on the big stage, and you have to play whoever character you're gonna play, and that's gonna be the opening to the next chapter. Why? Like, look, like I have these ideas, and fucking people that have millions of dollars, companies, can't even come up with those fucking ideas. They can't even come up with those ideas. Why does it have to be someone as me, a YouTube, Twitch content creator, that literally just play fighting games and play video games for fun and all that shit, why does it have to come down to someone as me, as the consumer, to come up with those fucking ideas? That's not right. That's just not right. And then I know some developers are probably going to say, well, it's going to take more time to do that shit, and it probably will cost a lot of money. Then spend more time on the games. I don't care. You gotta think, like, about, like, game developers, you know, they spend millions of dollars making a video game, right? And, you know, when they spend millions upon millions of dollars, they hopefully expect that that game is going to do well, and they're going to earn a lot more than they ever used to make that game. Well, if that's the case, make the game worth the money then. And I know it's easier said than done. I know that. It's like, just holy shit, man. Just holy shit. Just wow. That interview is in Tekken 7 Logic. Japan dude understand English, speaks Japanese. English dude understand Japanese, speaks English. Yup. So like the Tekken in real life movie? I mean, nah. But they could go with that. If that was they wanted to go with, they could go with that. You know? I like it when a story mode involves every character too. Yeah, see? So I think we all can agree on that. And some of you guys on YouTube probably mean, why are we talking about this again? Well, all this stuff is gonna be wrapped around to apply to Soul Calibur 6. I want that shit to be in Soul Calibur 6 as well. It's probably not. I'm telling you guys now. I'm telling you guys now. It's probably not, because it's Bandai Namco. I'll be pretty fucking surprised if Bandai Namco is gonna add that. I'll be very, very fucking happy if they're gonna add that. You know, you being able to like do maybe some online ranking missions, like win 10 matches and then you unlock this loot box or just some shit like that, right? You open up the loot box and then you get this like let's say you get this fucking epic big ass fucking shield for Cassandra or So Thick, right? And they can equip that, and they give them, you know, some stats or whatever the shit is. And so I know some of you guys being like, oh, I don't want stats in the goddamn game because that's just gonna be cheap as fuck. All right, then if I was a game developer, I would make sure, okay, for those people that don't want that, they can just switch it off. Call it competitive mode or some shit like that. Oh wait, Injustice 2 already fucking did that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not implying that people are forced to go and grind gear and stats and all that shit just to be good at like online or some shit like that. You can turn off the fucking shit. You can turn off the fucking stats, and it's called competitive mode. They literally have a trigger for that before you start the matches. You can't even use the stats in ranked. You can use it in casual matches, yeah. You can't even use it in ranked. So it's not like I'm saying, oh, we gotta have like this kind of like RPG World of Warcraft fighting game version of a fighting game. That's not what I'm saying. But my focus, I've told you guys so many times, my focus is around the game first. Competitive side comes second. That's always been like that for me, okay? If I wanted competitive side first before casuals, well, that's pretty easy. Just have a good netcode and have a good community. Job's done, right? But we're not going to have a community. We're not going to have a bigger community. We're not going to be able to grow a bigger community if we can't pull in more casual players. Where the fuck do you think fucking competitive players come from? Comes out of your fucking ass? No. You can't expect to make a fighting game and then expect a giant community is just going to come out of your fucking ass. No. It starts by this random dude, this random casual player that buys the game and be like, oh, this game looks interesting, and he plays it, and then he finds it very, very appealing because they maybe have this leveling up system, they might have this kind of gear system, might have this stat system. It's going to make him come back and play the game more and more and more. Fucking daily missions, like, oh yeah, I got to do my daily missions. So even though he will have this grinding mentality, there will come a time where he will think, all right, oh, maybe I can do this. So instead of doing that, maybe I can finish my missions easier if I did a ring out combo, right? Because in Soul Calibur you have these ring outs, right? You have these ring out stuff, right? So maybe you'll be like, all right, let me see, what is Mitsurugi's launcher? Let me check out Mitsurugi's launcher, right? And then he finds his launcher and he'd be like, all right, let's see if I can find a combo online. And then, oh, somebody actually made an XP guide, or someone made a farming guide, and you have to knock out the same opponent multiple amount of times, blah blah blah, and all that shit, right? And then they start learning these combos just to help themselves farm faster, help themselves killing their opponent faster, and all that shit. Now certainly they know how to do combos in the game. Then, like, you see my point? It's not like you only have this one reason to learn combos, just to learn combos. It's like, if you can ask somebody, you can ask a competitive player and be like, why do you learn combos in the game? He'll just say, so I can beat my opponent better, right? That's the fucking number one answer every competitive fighting game is gonna say. I do combos so I can do more damage on my opponent and get them in the KO or some shit like that, right? Okay, apply that logic into a farming mission. Something like like kill 10 raptors on this stage. You have a mission where there's gonna be 10 characters coming at you, like a survival mission, raptors or some shit like that. And you'll be like, all right, I gotta make sure I don't lose that much health because I gotta make sure that I can fight the. And they even done that before in Soul Calibur, where you choose one mission and then you fight like around 5 raptors, and then the 5th one is gonna be like a boss or some shit like that. They have actually done that before. So it's not even gonna be a new thing. They've done that shit before. So it's gonna make casual players sit there and be like, all right, I gotta make sure that I survive, so I can get to the final one of these raptors and complete this mission. How are we gonna do this without losing too much health? All right, I guess I could do a combo. Oh, I could do this combo. Oh, they don't even have that much health because it's not even a legit character. It's just like this minion. So if I apply this combo, I can actually just kill it in one go with this combo. So now they have a reason. They have a reason to learn a combo instead of just being like, well, I'm just learning this combo so I can beat the shit out of some people online, you know? Give people a reason for something. And yes, I know I'm packing this shit up in all these fucking lunch boxes and all that shit. But sometimes that's what it fucking takes for a casual player to become a competitive player in a fighting game. You can't just throw a fighting game in their face and be like, yeah, go into practice mode for 30 hours and practice the same corner combo and do that shit online. If it works, good. Okay, fair enough. I mean, sure, there are people like me and many other competitive fighting games that have done that shit, right? Regardless, you know. I know you guys in the chat have done that shit as well. Yam in there have done that shit. You know, practice combos and practice modes like over and over and over again. But you gotta see it from a casual player's perspective. You can't approach a casual player with a competitive mentality and tell them what to do and be like all in their face, being like, oh yeah, that's unsafe on block, blah 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 blah. They don't give a shit about that. If you just throw all that shit in their face, being like, yeah, that's unsafe on block, you shouldn't do that, that's a bad combo. Oh, you shouldn't do that, that's a bad move. Like, let them fucking experience the game themselves. Like, and that's the reason why I say they should add this mission, they should add this gear, give people something to come back to, and it's gonna be way easier for them to digest all this fucking competitive shit that they're gonna get thrown in their face eventually. I'm just saying it like that. Yeah, it's like every fan started out as a casual player at some point. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Some people eventually get into the competitive scene. You can't create a competitive scene if there's nobody in the scene. That's just a fact, unless you want to be this little small competitive scene of 5 players. Oh, whoa. Holy shit. Every Tuesday night we're gonna see these 5 players putting in work on a live stream. 5 same players. It's been like that for 3 years. Like, nobody gives a shit about that. Just like babies, let them walk and fall. Yeah, let them walk and fall. Let them fucking scrape their knees. Let them scrape their knees themselves. I mean, when I played Injustice 2 and I saw all this mission stuff and like all this guild stuff and all that shit, and I was being like, alright, let me just solo one of these bosses. I figured out that I couldn't solo one of these bosses. I had to bring the guild with me. And I brought my guild with me. And we took down one of the guild bosses and all that shit. That was a nice thing. You know, I scraped my knees there as well. As many other people in my guild did. We scraped our knees. But we did something together. We came back to the game and did something together. That's the point. That's the point. That's the most important point. But guys, that is pretty much it. I'm done. I know this fucking video and analyze and all that shit is only like 10 minutes long, and as I said, it's pretty much this live stream just pretty much been like an analyzing stream, a real talk stream, I guess you could say. You know, literally just it's basically just been a live stream, and this long video that's gonna be on YouTube. It's pretty much just a whole wrap up of my thoughts of Soul Calibur 6. I look forward to this game regardless. The small little rants I had here and there. I just hope that Bandai Namco watches my video and just realize that, you know, I might be right, you know, on some points. Now go to bed. Shut the fuck up, Yam. Shut the fuck up. No, I just hope. I really hope that Bandai Namco would see this video and just, you know, I'm not saying that they have to apply everything that I just said, but at least just think about it. You know, just try it out. Just try. What is the worst thing that can happen? What is the worst thing that's gonna happen? Well, okay, fair enough. Maybe some people don't like leveling up. Maybe some people don't like having all those stats. What is the worst that's gonna happen? They'll be right back where the fuck they are right now. That's honest to God true fact. If they throw that shit in Soul Calibur and it did not work out, they'll be right back where the fuck they are right now. Where nobody gives a shit. You know? So there it is. So guys, I'm fine. I can do this. I know you can, baby. I know that. Wait, can I zoom in here? Bam. Stages. Oh fuck. Oh, perfect. Bam, right there. Baby girl. Baby girl. That's gonna be the end of the stream right there. Guys, I am done. Thank you guys for watching. As I said, that was my full opinion. Analyze, talk, all that stuff. I talked for like an hour and a half of Soul Calibur, maybe an hour and 20 minutes or some shit like that, where it was only about Soul Calibur. I watched that first trailer. I know this one was only 10 minutes gameplay, but in those 10 minutes, there's a lot that you can talk about, in my opinion at least. And I'm thankfully that you guys were here with me and watching the shit with me and just having a talk with me. Now, if some people want to ask me something and you guys want to, you know, continue this conversation with probably more ideas that they could have in Soul Calibur 6, let me know in the YouTube comment section below, okay? If you guys, holy fucking shit, that scared the shit out of me. Thank you, Star Screecher? Scree? Probably something like that. So, thank you guys for watching, man. Like I said, if you guys want to talk more about Soul Calibur 6, because I want to talk about that shit any fucking time, let me know in the YouTube comment section below. I hope it's gonna be a good game. I hope it's not gonna disappoint. I really hope it's not gonna disappoint. I'm really, really looking forward to this. I have my money on this. So thank you guys for watching. I'll be seeing you guys later today, because it's Sunday now. It's Sunday, 1 a.m. in the morning. So when I wake up, I'll see you guys later today in a couple hours. Peace and Hotcakes.